Hello, nerds, and welcome to 4Nerds Gaming. You're on with Happy Bandit, and we're in a rift in time. And a couple real interesting things to start off with here. See my hearts? See how they're still refilling? I found this thing called a mana in a bottle somewhere when I was out exploring. And I was trying to put it in my stuff over there, and I couldn't figure out how to make it work. So I drank it. Don't do that. If I did not have all the hearts that I have, it would have killed me. It took me all the way down to red hearts with 2 orange hearts. That's like 2 layers worth of hearts. And my head popped off. So I had my head, which I turned in. So I have been able to complete all of this. So Breaking Bad complete, haha, completely by accident, with no killing anybody. But a couple other things. We got our wine finished. I've started turning it in just so that it wouldn't have to wait the whole time for that. So let's finish getting that turned in. And while we're doing that, we've got all these guys finished. So I need to make a 1024 fluid component. Pop. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Ah, dang it. Math failed me. I just need 2 more of these guys. And the engineering, I need 2 of them. All right, well, we'll just have to wait on that. But I did craft the fluid housing, and I checked, and it is just the regular fluid housings. So while we're waiting on that, let us make our 256 and our 1024. And as soon as we get one of these, there's that. And one more. Man, these guys, this slows everything down waiting on these guys. Come on. There it is. And our 4096. We combine those. And manual Smith. And we're done. This better be a legendary bag. That's all I gotta say. Because that took oh my gosh. We need to change that. Because that is... Oops. That is a lot of resources. Oh, I got that. I got a good bag there for the head or flesh or something. I forget what it was. But... yeah, that was pretty crazy. How are we doing here? Almost done. Oh, I've already completed it, apparently. Turn that in. So, couple of things here. Greater, okay. All right, so we have gotten that. We finished that. We're 81% complete on that one, 80% on that one. Never did make it. Haven't made it there. It's okay. You know what? Let's open these bags, shall we? Hopefully I've got space. Good, greater, epic. Okay, good bag. Oh, okay, cool. Blup, blup, blup. Greater. Now, see, I got this exact same thing in a legendary bag, and that was only a greater bag. That's going to have to get sorted out. And epic bag. Chests. Cool. Okay. All right. Now that is all done, got something important to talk to you about. This is going to be the final video of this server. That's right. All of this is about to go away forever. So I thought we'd take a minute and just sort of relive everything. So, as you may recall, we started in this spawn castle that Mr. and Mrs. Hilamma made us as a safe place to spawn. When we joined, we had the opportunity to come up here, sleep in beds. The only rule was... interesting. The only rule was you couldn't take anything. So... that was that. When this started, we were actually, I say we, the four nerds, we were actually out of town when the server started. So we were a few days behind. And so when I finally got on, I decided that I would head this way. I knew that Al had gone that way and Mrs. Hilamma had gone kind of north. And I wasn't sure about anybody else. So I figured I'd just go this way. And so I hopped down, just started wandering, trying to find a good place. And went a ways. And then I came across this area over here. And it was just covered in flowers. I looked and it was called Flower Forest. Is that what it's called? Now it just says forest. It doesn't like flower forest or something along those lines. It's covered in flowers. Vanilla flowers, which in our testing were difficult to find. So I was like, okay, this is great. This will be great. Because I had the idea that I wanted to build up, do block lanes and stuff like that. And so I was like, this will be perfect. So I did that. I started out with this little hovel hole here. And we built our smelter in here. Built this little area to put the oreberry bushes so it would be dark. Worked in here for a good long time. And then built this guy over here. With the intention of moving a bunch of stuff. I moved nothing. Have bookshelves here. We had an enchanting table there. Bookshelves with everything, all kinds of stuff. I used a few of these enchanted books, not too many. I had these essence berry bushes here, to go along with the anvil and the enchanting table. Added this recently. And then I turned this whole top floor into Thaumcraft stuff, and it got cool. Really enjoyed this. I loved finally getting this whole system put together. That was a lot of fun. And then built a tower. I was very happy with the tower. It did exactly what I wanted it to do, which was, just have a different level or a different thing on every level. So, had all my forestry stuff here. This was kind of my main crafting area with my all my AE2 terminals. Had my Ender IO stuff, EvilCraft stuff. This was just my teleport layer. Ended up, just decorating it with stuff. Witchery, and then my my bed. In fact, let's hop in there. And then, of course, with the metallurgy quests, I started getting all these cool armors and stuff, and so I decorated it with that, and I thought that is really cool. Of course, we've got our another rack farm there, or another another wart farm. Built this little spawner area for stuff. Originally, it was for wither skeletons. Ended up doing all sorts of stuff in here. Zombies, witches, and whatnot. And then over here, we got our power, this big reactor. And then the brains of our storage system. Which this is so much fun. If you haven't messed with Applied Energistics, you really should. It's a lot of fun. Complicated as heck, but fun. So that's kind of the history here. I mean, I don't think I ever mentioned this. You may wonder, why is this windmill so far up there? Because it used to sit right here. Well, I logged in one day and my power was off, and I looked and it wasn't getting a lot of power. So I just raised it up because my understanding is that the wind is higher. Or you get more wind at higher levels. So, I didn't show off the top here where all the infusion stuff is, including the mirror to the void. That was one of my favorite things I did on here, was figure that out. So I'm sure you're asking yourself, why are we shutting the server down? And that is an excellent question. And it has an excellent answer. In March, Rift in Time is going public. You will be able to play Rift in Time. Basically, the guy who created the SolitaryCraft pack, if I mispronounce your name, I greatly apologize. I think it's like Hi Yorkie or something along those lines. If you recall, MrHilamma put this pack together for us because we wanted to do something different than the Attack of the Bean Team stuff. And so he took SolitaryCraft and adapted it to fit us. You know, we all kind of got some input as to what mods we wanted, what mods we didn't want, what sort of things we liked and didn't like about the game. And so he just took that and ran with it and built this for us. And because it was based on somebody else's work, we just had to keep it private and couldn't share it. Well, Hi Yorkie has given SolitaryCraft completely to the Hilammas. And so I think he's working on a new mod pack is what's going on, and he wanted somebody to kind of keep the SolitaryCraft base alive. So we've been working with the Hilammas to kind of get everything ready, and it's officially going to be referred to as Rift in Time by SolitaryCraft. At least that's how it's going to start off. And we're going to get the new version this weekend and start testing it so that it can go live. I've been told we can't give an exact date, but I believe saying early March is pretty good. So that'll be cool. It's going to have, every mod in the game is going to be updated. It'll be the most recent version of every mod, including Lycanites, which just got an update and added 6 new events, one of which is just the most horrible thing I've ever seen. But that in our new world that we're going to be starting, all those events are back on too, so that'll be terrifyingly fun. So that's what's going on. we're gonna be starting that probably next week. You'll start seeing new world footage and stuff, and then our plan is to, I believe, the plan is to update once a month, unless emergency patches are needed. I think that's what MrHilamma said she wanted to do was once a month, and then we'll be getting the new updates about a week ahead of everybody else, just so we can test them out and make sure they're working before the world gets them. So yeah, that's really exciting news for all of us. We have all really had fun working the kinks out of this pack and play testing it, and you know, it's funny because really since we've got it, we've all kind of considered it to be play testing. I don't think at any point did we say, okay, this is good, this is ready, this is how it needs to be, and you know, we're just going to enjoy it like this. There was always this thought of, we're just going to keep working on this thing and make it the best we can, in the hopes of one day being able to share it with everybody, and that day is coming real soon. So hope y'all have enjoyed. I am looking forward to a whole new world. I've got plans in mind about how I want to handle things. It definitely is going to be done a little bit differently, just because I know a lot more now than when I started this pack. You know, this is a pack that it's a lot more dangerous than things, a lot harder, and so I didn't exactly know what I was getting into, but now I do. And this guy right here, the quest book, get to start all over. Hopefully with some new quests in it too. We're working on getting a couple more quest lines added. And so that's sort of where we're at on things. I hope you all have enjoyed. I hope you all are excited and looking forward to playing A Rift in Time for yourself. And be sure and tell all your friends. And for now, it's time to hang up the quest book. That quest book is pretty much retired. I won't be doing any more work out of it. Pretty much done. I've done all I can for now. So it's a little sad because I've really enjoyed this world. You know, had a lot of fun with it, but I think we're making way for bigger and better things, and it's super exciting. So I think that's going to do it for now. Hope y'all have enjoyed this world, and we will see you in the next world next time on 4 Nerds Gaming.